the United States. Sean Penn is far from the only American mourning Chavez passing. Kind words also come from the director Oliver Stone, the former Massachusetts Democratic Congressman Joseph Kennedy, II, who said Chavez helped 2 million Americans with donations to Kennedy's heating assistance charity, and he did. Oliver Stone praised Chavez as a great hero to the majority of his people and those who struggle throughout the world for a place. In Venezuela, home to the world's largest proven oil reserves, thousands of people filled the streets of Caracas for the procession of Chavez's coffin from the hospital to a military academy. Meantime, the United States State Department officials say that our government will send at least one representative to the president's funeral. Steve Harrigan in Caracas tonight. What's the significance of the U.S. sending this delegation, Steve?
Shepard, it may be a continuation of the U.S. policy that we've seen in the past. Ignore the slights, ignore all the angry rhetoric, and try and calm things down. What we've seen really in the past 48 hours from the interim president, Nicolas Maduro, is first expelling 2 U.S. attachés, accusing them of espionage, and second, making the wild claim that the U.S. might somehow be responsible for Hugo Chavez's cancer. It's a claim one U.S. official described as absurd, so really trying to ignore things, keep things calm, and try and make business as usual between the U.S. and Venezuela, Shepard.
Not surprisingly, mixed reaction around the world and there in Venezuela.
Certainly a huge outpouring of emotion today on the street. Of course, the country itself bitterly divided. Some love him, some hate him. But today, the lovers were out in force, an 8-mile procession of people, most wearing Chavez red, some saying they felt as if they'd lost their own father.
Venezuelans of heart and conviction, we believe in the legacy of President Chavez. And this sustains us to fight for our country, our families, and our children.
Chavez lives. Chavez lives because I am Chavez, and because most of us are Chavez. Long live Chavez.
The test now is whether that loyalty to Chavez will survive after his death, whether in fact they'll go to the polls and vote for the man he wants to be his successor. That election scheduled to take place sometime within the next 30 days. Shepard?
Steve Harrigan live tonight, Caracas.